It's week 2 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the AFC West. The action is only moments away, and it's coming up next.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, they must win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate, that defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Completed to his running back. And he reaches the 35 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now we're on the counter. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pass taken in by Kelly. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down. Running back sent in motion. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Here's Hill now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On 2nd and 7. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Let's go now. Bravo switch. Reload.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll send him over right. They'll run now on second down. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down. Now Hill. Brought in right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 11. And they'll have first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 34-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Hauled in left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Throwing now from the gun. Searches from the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective. Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 48. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And that'll be a first down. Man in motion here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 38. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking to the air here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. This offense making its way back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing is Hill. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. That one's complete right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Hey, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Complete out to the right. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 24. Collins there to grab it. And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Finds a man right side. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Back to throw, Hill. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage.
And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now this offense ready to head back out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punting unit out now. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Dropping back to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Jump off caught by his back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he stopped at the 31-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw now. He has the 1st over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll give them a 1st down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. A final throw before the break. He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 25. So we're at halftime with one side enjoying a pretty decent 10-point advantage. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Now Hill. Finding Collins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Hill to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw, Hill. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there, and that gives them the first. They send the tight end in motion. First down from the red zone. Caught quickly on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's 3rd and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set. 1st and 10. fake now to the running back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing off the play fake here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Handoff now from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll run here on first down. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the 25 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They motion the tight end over. He's going to throw this one. Setting up the screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Throwing his Hill. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this one does not go far.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
3rd down from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Hill finds him over the middle. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here's 2nd and 14. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and long for him here. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz because either you get home like that or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Off to the back. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. So we're through 3 here. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's not going to get much. A modest gain at best to the 41. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 41. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And they're going to have a first down. Running it now out of the gun. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. These guys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. That outruns their offense. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. On 1st down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Hill now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Rolling left, finds some defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Now, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, and the rush is too much. He's taken down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Cut out left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again following the sack. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Hill to throw. Setting up the running back screen. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty.
Offense.
They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. Plowing up the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give him a first down. They give it to him again. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Sacramento. These guys nearing their first win of the season. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Ball at the 33 for first down. He hands it off. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They gain 14 on the play. And they'll have first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. What a game for our winners, as we'll see you next time from Sacramento.